Okay, welcome to part 1 of the checkbook assignment for your consumer science report. We have worked in class on a discussion on things you have to consider for this project, rent, etc. This is the Excel part. So if you were absent in class for the lecture and discussion, you need to come see me. This will help you get started with the Excel portion. So the first thing I'm going to click on is row 2. I'm going to start typing in my column headers. Okay, so I've typed in number for just the absolute number, physical number of the entry. Description is column B. I'm going to describe what it is I'm buying. Category, I'm going to categorize my expense, meaning if I am paying for rent, it's going to go in the rent category. If I'm buying household items from Target to clean my house, I'm going to probably put that in the category of household. If I buy food at Safeway, I'll probably go in the grocery category, etc. The store, where am I buying it from? Debit, credit, and balance are going to be money features, and you're going to enter in the amount that you're either being debited or minused from your account or credited, okay, added to your account. After I add that in, I'm going to format this column headers by highlighting, bold, border, and I'm going to fill it in with a move. I can click on my number 2 here and make it a little bit bigger if needed. Then I can resize my columns. I'm going to go ahead and make this one 5, column width 30. These 2, I'm going to make column width 10. And these 3, I'm going to make the column width 10 as well. I'm actually going to take the C and D and make them 15. Okay. Then a new thing across the top, I can make row 1 a little bit wider. Click and drag all of row 1 there. I hit the button merge and center, and I can change the size of my font here, center it, and I can type in checkbook register for Mr. Dietrich. Okay. Column A, I'm going to want centered, so I'm going to click the center button here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, then I'm going to use the copy command. I'm going to select 1 and 2, grab the little black box on the bottom and drag down, I don't know, 20. I told you have to have about 10. Okay, column B, you need to right click, go to column width, and here's 30, right click, format cells. Make sure in the alignment tab you have the wrap text feature on. Okay. In here you're going to actually write long paragraph type descriptions of what it is you're buying and paying for. So again, I'm going to skip a lot of these, but the first one is going to be new account. Okay, that's going to be your balance. The second one might be your rent. So you'll type in rent and then begin your description. For all these in this column, you need to be very specific. Okay, as you see, when I hit enter, the cell for column B, row 4, becomes as big as needed for what I wrote in that section. If we need to make these wider, I can click and drag and notice how it becomes, less tall. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. That third one might be groceries. Okay, please write what you bought, okay, etc. So these columns for description should be a little bit larger than normal, but you have the wrap text, so your text will fit. Okay, so I'm going to give myself borders here. Category, I'm going to skip the first one. My credit is going to be my $2,000 budget. Oops, as you can see, I did not format these cells correctly. E, F, and G, I need to right click, go to format, and make sure that in the number tab I'm dealing with money, which is currency, 2 decimal places, and a $sign, and I want my negative numbers to be shown in red I hit OK, and as you can see, it adds my $sign and my comma and my cents. My balance as of now is $2,000. Now I can start entering in my information. Okay, the only formula for this project is located right here. Okay, I'm going to hit equals. I'm going to click on my beginning balance. I'm going to plus. My next row is debit plus credit, and hit enter. I'm going to copy this formula down all the way to the end of my sheet. And when I type in my debits, so if my rent was $700, I type in minus 700 and hit enter. Notice how my amount went back to $1,300. If my groceries were $600 or $60 for that week, I'd put 63.54 minus 63.54 and hit enter.
Cool.
Notice how my running total goes down. Okay, so I'm going to fill in this information. When we go into part 2, we're going to talk about what to do with this information.